So we have 6 planets lining up in the sky. Mercury is going retrograde, and we got a full moon building, all in the same week. The universe kind of has a lot going on right now. So do we. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to Changing Stars. I'm Heather, and this week we're going to have a first quarter moon on the 24th, and that's really just like the halfway point between the new moon and the full moon that we're going to have in Virgo on the 3rd. And that's kind of acting as like a checkpoint. The universe is basically asking you to look at what you've been working toward and decide, are you committed? Or do you just like the idea of it? I mean, those are two very different things. Due to the full moon energy building up, emotions will be rising, things will probably be coming to the surface. Clarity is going to be pushing through whether you want it to or not. These are just things to be aware of as we go through the week. Then on the 26th, Mercury is going retrograde in Pisces. And if you're not familiar with Mercury retrograde, it's really just that time where communication becomes messy, technology kind of becomes unreliable, and, decisions that should seem clear just somehow aren't. What makes this one particular is that it's in the sign of Pisces, which is already an emotional, intuitive, and somewhat foggy sign. So that mental clarity that we usually have is going to feel a little bit harder to access. Old situations, people from your past, and unresolved issues. Those things kind of have a way of resurfacing during this transit, and that's not at random. It's worth paying attention to. The invitation here is to slow down and go inward. Pisces rules the subconscious, the dreams, the intuition. Definitely not my cat, though. The noise gets quieter when you stop fighting the fog and you allow yourself to feel what's actually there. And when you get your cat away from the wind chimes. This retrograde is really good for reflection, so just give yourself some grace with it. Then Saturday, the 28th, we're going to have 6 planets visible in the night sky simultaneously. We're going to have Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune, all right after sunset, in what's known as a planetary parade. It's rare. So step outside right after sunset, take a look towards the western sky, and just see it. You don't have to do anything with it, just view it. That alone is worth something. So the theme for this week is slow down and pay attention. It's pretty simple. And it's not because everything's falling apart, but because there's actually a lot being revealed right now, and most of that is going to require stillness to receive. And say avoid forcing outcomes this week. Avoid having conversations when you're frustrated, because Mercury really has a way of making those land in a way that you didn't really intend. If you're having vivid dreams this week, pay attention to them. If something's coming up from your past, don't just brush it off. This week is for journaling, for quiet, for listening to yourself. The answers you've been looking for externally might be closer than you think. Well, that's what we have going on this week. Let me know in the comments how this energy is hitting you. I genuinely love hearing from you all.